Alright, tonight's dinner is going to be actually a stuffed French loaf breakfast thing. Yeah, you heard me. I'm making breakfast for dinner. Got my ingredients out. The only thing I'm missing from this right now is the dill, which I can use this dill here, or come over here. I have my own dill that I grew that we could use in this. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get to slicing the bread. Let me see if we can do this without totally messing up. Okay, let me try to do this. This recipe is new. I've never done this before, so we're going to see how bad I mess this up. Meanwhile, the oven is preheating to 450. Voila! Bread. Alright, so we're supposed to be able to cut and like, how the heck? Alright, I'm not as talented as, so we're gonna just slice the bread in half, because this ain't working. Take my bread knife, we're just gonna cut this bad boy in half. And then we're cutting it in half this way. Because I'm just not talented like them Subway people with cutting the loaf of bread, French loaf. So we're gonna do it my way, apparently. Alright. So I got my bread prep. Yeah, this is gonna be probably a fail. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and oopsies. Yeah, there's my bread. I'm gonna pause this for a minute so I can read the recipe. Like I said, this is a new recipe I've never made before. Okay, as you can see, I took the 4 ounces of cream cheese with a tablespoon of minced garlic and a teaspoon of dill weed. And I went ahead and used my dill weed that I grew and dried myself. And then I mixed it with a hand mixer. Of course, you have to make sure your cream cheese is room temperature. So that's prepped and ready to go on my French loaves here that I've already put the cheese and Canadian bacon on. Now I'm just getting ready to scramble up some eggs. It says to use 6 eggs, so I'm using bacon grease because, well, everything tastes better when you cook with bacon grease. So, I know, and it looks like a lot of bacon grease, but it's not as much as you think. So that's what I'm doing right now, getting ready to make those scrambled eggs. Then I'm going to smear this cream cheese on there. That actually will go on either this side or this side, I'm not sure. I'll have to look back at the recipe. Then we'll put the eggs on, and then we're going to bake it in the oven. The oven is ready, so I'm a little behind. I gotta get these scrambled eggs done. Alright, so I want to make a note. These eggs are from my own chickens. And you can see, today is the 13th, so these eggs are not very old. We're going to be using these. So I'm going to be cracking them, putting them in here and scrambling them. Just using salt and pepper to season. That's it. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just scrambling. Like I said, we're just going to sprinkle salt and pepper on this for some flavor. Because this is how I cook. I'm using sea salt. Actually, no, I'm going to use seasoned salt. Give it a little bit of flavoring. We like to use seasoned salt. There you go. And then we're just going to scramble these eggs. So it's going to be a few minutes while they scramble. Yeah. The eggs are all from my own flock here, so since that's my little hobby, I guess. And right now it's super cold, so these eggs are not going to be used for hatching. And yes, these eggs were all from happy hens that are loved and gonna run around the yard all day. They have a nice warm coop that they can go in, and I do feed them treats. So, yeah, everybody's doing good. I'm just cooking this up, gonna make it nice. Get these eggs all scrambled. That's all I'm doing. Alright, once the eggs were cooked, I just put them inside the bread, put another layer of cheese on. We're going to put the sandwich together, and then I'm going to wrap it in foil, cook it 12 minutes to 15.